I really hope when I export this video it actually looks good, because I don't usually do it at 30 FPS, but the gym session that I filmed is 30 FPS. I reckon the whole thing will come out at that low frame rate. So if these sprints look trash, then I apologise. I might have to do a separate.
Set!
Anyway,
Go!
session was 4 120 metre flies. Well, we only flew for about 60 metres. And then me and the other boys did 2 30 metre like drive phases, as you see here. Today is Saturday the 1st of August 2026, and it's probably last month of the summer season, the outdoor season in the UK, and I haven't PB'd in any of the short sprints. So the 100 metres and the 200 metres I need to improve on in the next 30 days. So I'm going to be doing everything I can and filming it all this time and uploading these videos on a daily basis. And if it works, then next season when I'm plateauing again and I haven't hit any PBs, I'll be able to look back on this and say, all right, this is the volume that it took for me to get to insert whatever time I actually achieved by the end of August. So I'm aiming for 10.5 in the 100 metres and 21.8 in the 200 metres. I've got a 100 metre race and a 200 metre race on Saturday the 8th of August. So I'm really trying to increase the volume and reduce my back pain actually over the next several days, because my lower back has been on and off, I guess, in terms of reliability. So it's a little bit painful some days, a little bit annoying because it's not enough that it makes me stop, but it's something bracing due to some weakness or imbalance, or something doesn't trust me in that area. So if I can iron that out, I think I'll be a better athlete. And that is the main purpose of next month, to be a better athlete. But I'm sure I heard something or saw a post about this about 6 weeks ago or so, but it was talking about increasing people's lower back strength had direct correlation to increasing their overall maximum power output. So as far as me trying to fix this niggly pain in the lower back goes, I think the benefit of it will be if I can build a solid and strong lower back, it may actually increase my maximum output, which should directly to sprinting, as it's a maximum output activity. So this on its own should make me quicker. I understand that can't talk. I understand that consuming more protein, literally not changing your calories or increasing the amount of training you're doing, but just simply increasing the protein that you're eating, makes you leaner. Not that I need to necessarily be much leaner in terms of body fat, but if it could allow me to lose some body weight, I don't see how that wouldn't make me a faster athlete. We'll see how that pans out. I might do a DEXA scan at the end of the season at some point as well. That'd be pretty cool to see where my body fat levels finish the season at. So stay tuned for that. And in addition to that, what have we got? So lower back training, increase in the amount of protein. So I'm thinking 2 30-gram scoops per day of this really gross beef protein that I've got will be sufficient, because I don't really take protein consistently because I don't really go to the gym that much, believe it or not. I think over the last 5 months, or between, what was it? I can check actually. Should I check? Should I pause it and check? Let me pause it and check. I'm going to check the app on my phone. I just took a screen recording of the app. So I went to the gym twice in April, once in May, and twice in July, and then again today. So 4 times in the last 4 months. I didn't go in June. So I'm going to increase the volume of training that I'm doing outside the track as well. So I mean, basically I'm going to go to the gym now. So going to the gym and having more protein is probably a logical step, and don't see how that couldn't make me a better athlete. I think the only risk that I've got now is of overtraining, and I'm quite likely to do that in my desperate hunt to close the gap between me and the other boys in the county. So Wednesday evening was a horrific event. One of the other boys, Bryn Spliff, I like to call him, because he crosses the line with enough time to build one up before the rest of us finish the race. But I was actually in this 200 race. Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching it. Yeah, and he ran. I think he took like 0.4 or so off of his 200 meter PB. So he went from like 21.5 something to 21.14, if I remember correctly. That was definitely the right time. 21.14 was the time he got. I haven't bothered checking. I think his PB was about 21.5. Anyway, massive PB, and it just puts him an insane amount, insane distance ahead of everyone else. So, if I'm a serious athlete, and I guess I'm not really because I don't go to the gym much, I need to act like I'm a serious athlete and close the gap. Otherwise, it's not going to be fun next year. Boy, if we can't close the gap, what are we doing? So I'm going to try and improve the software I'm running. In essence, train more and try to be faster and prioritize that a little bit more. At least, you know what I mean? And like for the next few weeks, and see if I can get some PBs, because I don't know if I've got the heart to hit another winter hard without having seen a couple more PBs fall in the summer. And we've had some nice weather this summer, man. So, yeah. Technically as well, as a sprinter, there are some things that I could definitely improve on, or at least add to my track training that I haven't really touched in the last 8-9 months. So one of those things would be plyometrics, and another one, well, off the track or in the gym, like my mobility has, where I haven't been going to the gym, I haven't been stretching as much, right? So I've got quite a bit tighter. And when I had the races on Wednesday evening, I was finding that the areas that I'd quite recently foam rolled, so like Monday and Tuesday I did a lot of foam rolling, trying to loosen myself up, thinking, all right, well, the big boys are doing the 100 meters on Wednesday night, so I want to actually compete with them, so let me loosen my muscles up, because I weren't feeling good. My lower back was in a bit of a state, and I only wanted to do the 4 this week, the 400 meters, so I did loads of foam rolling, yeah, and then coming into the race I was cramping in the areas that I'd foam rolled. So what I need to do is get back to the mobility as well. Now I'm going to be back at the gym. That should all come together nicely, and I can get a few hundreds off my 100 and 200 meter times. See you tomorrow.